an hour and a half outside of Delhi into the countryside, hoping to hear some beautiful birdsong and get some really big expanses of sound, with sound traveling over quite wide distances, left to right, forward, behind. I can hear it's there. There's definitely a big soundscape there, but I can't hear the details of it because of that horrible road, maybe a kilometre or a kilometre and a half straight in front of me now. The whine of the truck engines in high gear just obliterates all the detail. And of course, given what I just said, moaning about not being able to escape from the road noise, I have to remind myself of my own hypocrisy when I speak of this, because of course we drove down here on exactly the road that's disturbing me now, but all the same I can't help feel quite disappointed and disturbed that there's no escape.
And here fry? Okay? Okay. Yeah. Broccoli.
So this is the mNAP, the Mobile Noise Abatement Pod. You can see it behind me. We call the project Space to Hear. So what we've got here is a specially constructed sound dampening box, so that when you enter the box and we close the door behind you, you're in a very quiet environment. So the soundscape is 12 minutes long and only consisting of sounds recorded in Delhi at the beginning of this project. Now we've been here 2 weeks and we've just come to the end. So now we're going to, having done the experiment with people, we've had about 75 people go into the box over the last 5 days. We've interviewed them, we've recorded their response during the experiment through an iPad interface. We're going to analyze the data and see if this kind of sound, this kind of noise pollution from my perspective, is something that actually disturbs Indian citizens, and therefore we could think about maybe how to change things, raise awareness of the problem to get people thinking about reducing sound levels and improving everybody's quality of life. That's the rain.
I think it was.
Could you describe what you heard?
In bits and pieces, because I don't remember all of it. But it started off gently enough, and there were birds. Then there was traffic, there were a lot of people laughing at some point. It was just men, and that was horrible.
Towards just before the end, there was this group of people in a tunnel or something. That was quite, as I said, it was unbearable from the sound quality point of view, but also all the associations that it brought up of bullies, sort of taking the world as their own possession.
So I really remember once, again, when people were talking, like a few boys were laughing and talking. It was unpleasant.
any sound that brings a lot of motion in its character is disturbing to me.
और आपको क्या लगता है लोग क्यों हॉन्क करते हैं?
फ्रस्ट्रेशन है सिटी और कुछ नहीं है फ्रस्ट्रेशन निकालनी है ना
I think people turn wild when they get ambulance. Really. And specifically with that, because you have that power over a certain sound which you think is going to let you pass. You keep doing it. And I think some people just do it out of boredom because they don't know what to do else, what else to do in the car while driving.
There was a good joke once I heard from I was kind of chatting with a taxi driver in Bombay and I asked him why he honks so often. And he said, "Dil ko thandak milti hai." So, which was a nice explanation, and I don't think you need a honk for that. You would have given him another button which did something else. He would be as happy.
Do you feel that the environment, sort of the sound environment around you affects your behavior?
Definitely.
In what way?
It does make you, I mean, the frustration can be seen, like, it gives you road rage, it gives you kind of like these fits that you throw around, or it just makes you a little more prone to, like, getting fight ready, it just makes you a little irritable.
And the reverse, would that also work?
Definitely. So if you find a more stimulating, pleasant sound, it definitely calms you. Even if any person who is kind of generally getting angry could be suited that.
And if everyone were to stop honking for a day, how would that be?
oh that would be very weird
Very weird.
yeah because if you used to so many people honking right they suddenly stop honking he start it's like putting the frog in the hot boiling water right you put in the boiling water it will jump out right let the water cool and start boiling it right you start gradually decrease I think it will be better but if you suddenly start ban everybody from honking right I think that would be very very weird.
I would for surely think I'm not in my own space. I would feel displaced for a bit. I just recently started driving and I never thought I would be one of those who honk. But if I have to save my life as well as the person next to me, I have to honk because they're just like, whoa, whoop. You don't have a choice. Because that realization doesn't come in. You try a lot, but then...
The general sounds that you hear in a bazaar, like the hawking of salespeople or the repetitive noises of let's say a soft drink bottle being hit with a bottle opener and stuff like that. That kind of really jars, but you also think that they're doing it in the absence of any other way of advertising their wares. They have to shout and get themselves heard. So that's explained. So if you can rationalize a sound, however bad, you're okay with it.
I find it interesting how sound defines my boundaries or my trajectories. For example, when the honking is not there, in cities where there hasn't been honking, where there hasn't been an overwhelming mass of sound coming from all directions, I have noticed that I can close my eyes and walk in a neighborhood and know where I am because of the sounds that I'm used to. But that's when you can hear it. Yeah, not otherwise. So I really like that because I feel that otherwise your life becomes overwhelmingly only about your visual senses. And yeah, there's no, it's a pity that you can't access that this other sense of sound that you have is drowned. Yeah.